So I've been getting a few questions on the infrasternal angle and how I change things up for clients, or how I pick different exercises for different clients depending on what I see with their rib cage. I will attach below a few videos where actually Zach goes over the differences between the two and why you would want a horizontal reach versus a vertical reach, and why you would coach the exhaling a little different. So once you understand that, then let's say the training floor, everybody wants abs. So every client gets some type of quadruped ab exercise or some type of supine ab exercise, single leg lowering, dead bug, bird dog, bear crawl, inchworm. I mean, there's so many. And if I have someone with a narrow infrasternal angle, let's say a dead bug, how I would change that depending on the person's angle. If I have someone with a narrow infrasternal angle and they're doing dead bug, what I might do is I might have them put their hands together and have them reach like this. And I will coach the exhale with the sigh, full breath out. And I mean, from there, any variation, stick the leg out, you can march. Maybe they're beginners and they can't do that and they're doing like a level 1 dead bug. Or I will add a weight and I will have them reach forward and they can do their dead bug like that. If you have someone with a wide infrasternal angle, what I could change is the arm position. So they would still do a dead bug, but I would just change the arm position. I would change the exhale. So you could do more like a pullover breathing. So technically it's not a dead bug, but they could be doing something like this. They could also, maybe they're too weak to hold a weight up, but they're still super wide. I like putting some people's arms over their head, and maybe they're doing exhaling like this. Maybe they're super beginners, their feet are on the ground. Maybe they're moving their arms, maybe arms overhead here. So many different ways you can play around. And once you understand why you want them to go overhead and why you're exhaling, you can really modify any exercise. Let's say all fours. If you want someone to do a low bear, I will have someone with a narrow infrasternal angle have their hands right underneath their shoulders. I've also really liked the diamond shape hand position that I got from Zach Couples. So I'll have them hands right underneath the shoulders. Maybe they crush a roller between the knees. This one really smokes people. And if I have someone with a wide infrasternal angle, I might have them do a quadruped walkout where they're still on all fours, but their arms are slightly over their head, like this. And I would coach the exhale a little more forceful than someone who would be doing a low bear. So those are just a few examples of how I switch things around for someone who has a narrow infrasternal angle and someone who has a wide infrasternal angle. And what I've noticed, people are moving a lot better, they're feeling a lot better, and most importantly, they are able to do all the big lifts without any pain, discomfort, and it's just easier to get people ranges of motion that they need or that are required to squat and deadlift with really good form. So it's the best of both worlds.